Hi everyone, how you doing? Welcome to the video. I'm Dan Ashendorf. We're going to be looking at finding hot niches on Amazon. This is how we're doing today so far. I'm just going to be refreshing it, and we're a little bit behind on there in as much as it takes a few hours for the orders to catch up. But if I look at the last 7 days, you can see we're on 7637 British pounds. And if I change that 7637 GBP to USD, that's 10,185 US dollars. So that's how we're doing for the week so far. And let's have a look at some hot niches from our software, which is called Jungle Juice. And I'm going to go into random niches here, and what that does is it finds the products that have got low competition but high traffic and sales. They're the ones we're going to go after. Ideally less than 1,000 other sellers in there, or different listings in there. So less than 1,000 is really good. We can actually go ahead and rank with relative ease. So let's have a look. I just clicked on that. I've made sure I've got an American address here. We've got pens. That's not ideal, that one. So let's do another search. Just wait for this to load. Bear with me. We don't want 3,000, we want less than 1,000. So let me just try again. Random niches, and here you go. Red Dragon keyboard. So let's have a look at that. It's got 351 results in that one. I'm just gonna have a quick look to make sure there's no brand or anything like this. Okay, so I think Red Dragon, it looks like a good option, but it might be a branded one. We don't want to necessarily go for a branded option unless we can get a good branded product from one of the recognized wholesalers. It's a bit like selling Adidas. You just want to be going to a recognized wholesaler before you start selling it. One thing that's really interesting is whether we can actually do something called ASIN hijacking. For that, we want to be jumping on the ones with lots of sellers. So this one here, for example, 56. There's a lot of them there. So if I go, if I'm going to click on that, you'll see how many sellers there are, and then we can actually do the ASIN hijacking, which means that we can pretty much earn from day one. Okay, right. I've clicked on there a few times, and I found an amazing one here, which is good for listing pretty much immediately. And I think it's this one here, which, as you can see, that's called Cable Organizer Box. That's a good one, and it's got 593 results. Right, so that seems like a really good one. And if we look at Amazon's Choice, let's just go into there. We can sort it by estimated monthly revenue. You can see there's a lot in there, and let's just see which is the bestseller on there. It might be a different. Here we go. That's the one there. I believe that's the one. Sometimes it's different to Amazon's Choice, the one that sells the most on that keyword. So if we were to go for, so really we could go for any of these. Remember, we're going for 10% a month. Okay, so I went into AliExpress looking at Cable Organizer Box. You can see that these ones here on Amazon, they're selling for about, this one here is $17. Actually, you can see, you can sort it by price as well. So if we look at the price, you can see they're selling anything from $23.99 down to, there's one here for $8.99. That looks different. So if we go for the sort of classical boxes, they go for about $22. That's not comparable. So we're looking for the boxes themselves. This one here is $18. And if I go with AliExpress and I can organize it by price, there's 73 results. This one here is starting at £1.26, going up to £9.49, really depending on how many you get. If you buy maybe 10 or 20 of them, you could probably start selling them with relative ease because the competition is quite low. You can see that the pricing really does vary. These one look really cute. So if I go for, say, this one here, that looks really nice. The thing is, with AliExpress, you can get some amazingly good looking products. You just need to be kind of going down and doing a little search. So say we go for this one here. That's £2.37, and let's just work it out how much that is. So £2.37 GBP in USD, so 317. And let me just go into there, have a quick look to see. So that looks, I think, really nice, and you get 75-day buyer protection, so it's all good. So let's say we buy about 10 of them just to get us into business. We buy about 10 of them, and then we go ahead and list them in this category here, which is called the cable organizer box. Very little competition, and you can either copy the keywords of some of these bestsellers, or you can actually just use the keywords that are coming up from Amazon itself. So you can see that some of the keywords you might want to be using, and then you rank, you put really nice images, and you are good to go. So not really that difficult to start, boys and girls. This is literally a money-making machine. So with that said, thank you very much for listening to me again. Dan Ashendorf. Can't wait till the next one. All the best. Bye-bye.